Downtown LA and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, I'm really looking forward to watching this guy pitch. He had over 250 strikeouts last year. When you get to that mark, it just tells you a lot about the stuff that you have and the ability to put away hitters. I'm looking for that today, to watch him put away a number of hitters in this game as well.
At the plate, Clark Kent, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Go down one. Digging in for his second at bat, Clark Kent. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Puig looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Clark Kent will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Digging in once again,
Third baseman number 24, Clark Kent.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Now the Dodgers get a right hand. In is Jorge Soler. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really... And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Lance Lynn.
Line score this afternoon.
Fine Sunday here in the city of Angels. The third and final game in this 3-game interleague. Julio Urias will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Batting third.
Digging in, Clark Kent. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this, it seems like his concentration has gone to a whole nother level.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. Pitch outside, the throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Carter.
Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Royals are on top 1-0. Striding in once again,
Third baseman number 24. Clark. Kent.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and gone. An absolute bomb, a solo home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In is Gerardo Parra. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Clark Kent is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Soler. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Soler.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third. Just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is in there. Ready once again.
Third baseman number 24.
And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs come of the 6th week. Digging in to try it again. Clark Kent. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In is Gerardo Parra, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Kansas City blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Alex Cobb earns the win, his 2nd, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Julio Urias couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Flezak. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape. All
right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Kansas City Royals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Matt Moore gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And in center field, Michael Taylor. He goes back on the ball as good as anybody. Had a little bit of a struggle coming in on things, but he charges the ball hard and makes good throws. I like it.
Here's Manny Machado now. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. A 3-for-7 line. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard to third. Kent fields it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. Into the box now, Clark Kent. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready for another chance? Clark Kent.
Number 24.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kent.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
In is Jorge Soler. Runner goes. for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Look out, 2-0 now.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Gonzalez.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Martinez has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in and looking for more.
Third baseman, number 24.
He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his...
Digging in once again, Rico Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Striding in once again, Micah Johnson.
4,
he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Johnson.
The 0-2 delivery. Hot shot to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Clark Kent. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez ranging back. He's there and records the first out.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning. Hey, and if you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the...
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Patrick Corbin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shoots this one over to first. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Clark Kent. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kent.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clark Kent. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Ready for another shot now. Clark Kent.
Third baseman. Clark Kent.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's why he's a superstar. The Grand Slam, you pay the price to watch him play, and when he comes through and does something special like this, it's worth the price of admission.
Ready once again, Clark Kent.
Third baseman. Clark Kent.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
He's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Coming to the plate now, Rico Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Rodriguez.
Chopped weakly to the left. Kent moving. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Kansas City Royals blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Patrick Corbin earns his first win of the season. Matt Strahm turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Joel Cooper, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Third baseman.
Standing in, Clark Kent. Last night, a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs. Swing and a liner, but foul. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series. Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
In is Jorge Soler. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's off the restaurant. My word. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here now is Micah Johnson. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Payoff pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Oh, look at the throw. Hey now. You're out. Now at the plate, Clark Kent.
Third baseman, number 24, Clark Kent.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. Still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Manny Machado.
Hit on the... Oh, look at the sliding. He's up with it. The throw. Wow. Tigers leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Coming to the plate now, Clark Kent. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's set and the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Into the box now, Clark Kent. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And now a pitch on the way. He pulls this one into right. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Jorge Soler will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 7 runs, 10 hits. Spin and a throw back to second. And the runner back safely. Lead off is second there. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now to the plate, Alberto Guzman. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, game become a lot greater.
Oh, to first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Royals blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Joel Cooper gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Daniel Norris struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Brett Cecil hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. The manager has in fact called the player in to give him a vote of confidence. Having had a little fun with the young speedster, the manager strikes a jovial tone. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint. Satisfied that the
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Alex Garcia, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball, 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Second, the shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So coming to the plate, Travis Shaw, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Standing in, Jacob Pryor, and being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. Into the windup and the pitch. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this will be fouled away.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
Designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
1 ball,
but he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Schweither. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Schweither.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past a swing for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings. And you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. So coming to the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Marco Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Marco Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Story has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 50.
First offering on its way. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
The batter number
Standing
7,
in now,
shortstop,
Dansby Swanson.
Dansby.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'm a little surprised right now. He finds himself down 0-2, but he has been extremely hot. But the surprise is they're coming after him, even on this hot streak.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Dribbled to the right side, but it's foul, strike 1.
That's
1-1.
1-0.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Ready on 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jacob Pryor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pryor.
Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here it comes. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in to try it again, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ji-Man Choi.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding in once again, C.J. Cron. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? Blake Schweither. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Blake Schweither.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story into shallow center, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now to the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. So that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and that one stayed too low apparently.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and one. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Got it.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting, second baseman, Marco Hernandez.
Marco Hernandez steps in. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
The next 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th, as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
7,
and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 1.
Outside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad.
Man, we're getting late in the game. His ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready once again, Jacob Pryor. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Pryor.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And he takes strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The windup and the 0-1. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. Looking to send him packing again. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready for another shot now. C.J. Cron. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Schweither. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up to 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in once again, Patrick Kivlahan. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Marco Hernandez steps in.
Second baseman.
And this will be fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, game one of a quick two-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Oil Can Oldenburg will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball, because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. Standing in, David Mota, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Detroit, right fielder, number 24.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. They charge the Cubs as they take the field here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
25, Keon Broxton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Keon Broxton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Keon Broxton goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So digging in now, Walter Stewart, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Nick Castellanos now. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box,
Second
Henry
baseman.
Sierra.
Henry
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping up to the plate, Oil Can Oldenburg.
Catcher, Oil Can Oldenburg.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Jose Iglesias.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. At the plate, Travis Darnold. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding into the box, Vernon Geary.
Pitcher, Vernon Geary.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, David Mota. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David Mota.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Here's another 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Again, a 1-2. Grounded to the right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, still down 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Oil Can Oldenburg.
Oil Can Oldenburg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
A two-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in 1 game.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Griffey Jr.
Now a snap move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. And 1, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Walter Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready now, Nick Castellanos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Castellanos.
4-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1-1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Joseph in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Sierra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Henry Sierra.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ballgame. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Tigers nothing. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Iglesias.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready for another chance? Travis Darnold. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tap down the line. Rosa charging this one. Throw gets him 2 down.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Eduardo Quezada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Eduardo Quezada.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubbies are in front 3-0. Ready for another shot now. David Mota 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now we're getting late in the game. These balls still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece.
It's time
3 up, 3 down for
7th inning
Detroit.
stretch.
They trail it here 3-0. Ready once again, Oil Can Oldenburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air to left field. Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Walter Stewart. We're in the eighth now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
On to the eighth now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the eighth, we get a look at our line score, and I promise not to jinx anything, so I'll just invite our viewers to check out the hit column for the visiting team, as that promises to be the story for the eighth and ninth innings. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the eighth inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping up now, Henry Sierra. 2 away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Rosa over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the catcher, Travis Darnold. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Travis Darnold.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Jerry Mendez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jerry Mendez.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike. Fouled back. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Strike three called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.